Accounts payable automation software. This is a very important topic. Whether you have a small business or a large established enterprise, you are going to think about automating your accounts payable processes, because this will help you actually establish better ties with your vendors, with your suppliers, and so on and so forth. So here are the top tools I want you to really think about. Number one, FreshBooks. If you think about accounts payable automation software, think about FreshBooks. The reason why FreshBooks is really one of the top 7 tools for us this year is because FreshBooks really not only automates everything for you, but FreshBooks also integrates very well with a series of tools, not only in terms of accounting, but also in terms of CRM, so client relationship management, but also vendor relationship management, okay? So the cool thing about FreshBooks is that you do have an intuitive accounting tool that's built for small business owners. And FreshBooks actually does a great job when it comes to accounts payable automation, because it relies on double entry accounting procedures to ensure accuracy and guarantee compliance. So what happens here is that you are able to issue your PO, your purchase orders real fast in a streamlined manner, okay? And your accounting department will love FreshBooks also because it integrates with the likes of QuickBooks and Xero or even Wave, okay? And the cool thing with FreshBooks, you are able to quickly and easily manage accounts payable. So not only in terms of cash outflow, but also purchase orders, accounts payable, and anything that revolves around your let's say your vendor supply management, okay? Your vendor management or your supplier management. And as a user, you can track every bill payment, including simple monthly recurring bills like internet or Wi-Fi. You can make fast payments. And the cool thing is you can actually run reports on vendor interactions, okay? Additionally, FreshBooks makes it very easy to create and download reports like profit and loss or cash flow statements, okay? So you are able to measure actually your financial standing and prepare for tax time. So if you think about accounts payable automation software, think about FreshBooks among others. If you think about the top accounts payable automation software, I want you to think about DocuWare. So DocuWare is pretty good because in the last 5 to 7 years, they've been really doing a lot of innovation in terms of user interface, in terms of data presentation, in terms of report presentation. So DocuWare is pretty fantastic when it comes to vendor reports. So if you want to have a clear idea about your accounts payable, your cash outflow, your supplier management, DocuWare can really help you big time. The user interface is great. The user experience is great as well. So DocuWare is a fully automated software designed to improve workflow processes for your business, no matter the industry. It doesn't matter if you're in hospitality or healthcare or tourism, whatever, tech, whatever. Okay, so DocuWare really integrates with all kinds of industries. So when it comes to managing accounts payable, DocuWare helps you eliminate outdated paper processes and manual data entry. So you have the ability to automate everything, not only through IoT processes, Internet of Things, through AI, artificial intelligence, but also anything that revolves around RFID. So that's really that has to do with inventory management, but also warehouse management. Okay. So with automated invoice processing, you are able to significantly reduce steps and free up time for more important financial activities. So the cool thing you're going to love about DocuWare is that it has integrated smart and automatic approval routing. So you are able to really save a lot of time and energy and resources. There is never a delay in issuing a payment or completing steps on time. Okay, that's pretty good because it really will improve your relationship with your suppliers big time. So DocuWare's AP automation tools are uniquely designed to improve team accountability and transparency. So smart, preloaded features help every team member stay in the loop with broader business goals. So that's really fantastic. if you think about the best accounts payable automation software, I want you to think about Sage Intacct. So besides FreshBooks and DocuWare, I want you to count on Sage Intacct. And Sage Intacct is part of the greater Sage ERP sort of suite. So this is really a biggie, okay? So you can be sure that whether you are a small business or a large enterprise, you will love Sage Intacct. Now, the only thing is Sage Intacct is not easy to learn. It is a very good, very robust tool when it comes to accounts payable automation, accounts receivable automation. Let's just say your financial management automation, but it is not easy to learn. I want you to really, if you want to go with Sage Intacct, just plan ahead and make sure that there is a slight learning curve at the beginning. Okay, so Sage Intacct is actually a cloud-based financial management software that actually offers a variety of tools and services for business owners. And accounts payable automation is actually housed within Sage Intacct's core financials product offering. So again, like I said, Sage Intacct is more of an ERP, but they do have several modules, several capabilities, if you will, and one of those is called core financials. Okay, so with Sage, you can actually reduce invoice processing time by as much as 65 to 70%. That's pretty big. I mean, that can result in savings in thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars, depending on your cash inflow and cash outflow. Okay. And you also have expanded access and visibility from any device, including mobile devices. So you are able to have a high level of interaction and remote flexibility. Again, Sage Intacct is pretty good, but make sure you have the budget for it. It ain't cheap. It's not cheap. Okay. So and it's not really quick to learn as well. So Sage Intacct also gives you specialized reports and detailed analytics, including a vendor agent report. So the vendor agent report is pretty good, pretty thorough, pretty granular. So this feature, in addition to many others, provides a high-level look at the entire accounts payable process. Okay, so automated insights yield better business decisions for your company, regardless of the size. If you're looking for the top accounts payable automation software, I want you to really pay attention to Mineral Tree. So FreshBooks is good, DocuWare is fantastic, Sage Intacct is phenomenal, Mineral Tree is just outstanding. Okay, and the cool thing about Mineral Tree is that Mineral Tree is kind of the direct opposite to a Sage Intacct, in the sense that Mineral Tree is a standalone product, whereas Sage Intacct is part of let's say a larger ensemble. Okay, so if you're looking for a standalone AP automation tool, Mineral Tree is one option to consider. And I don't care what kind of industry you're in, I don't care where you are at. So geography wise, it's not really a problem. Okay, whether you are in the States or in Canada or in Australia, in South Africa, in Nigeria, in Brazil, in China, it doesn't really matter. So Mineral Tree focuses solely on the accounts payable process. That's the cool thing here, because you have a standalone AP automation tool. Okay, so Mineral Trees helps your business reduce processing costs and drive more cash or profit. So if you actually process hundreds of thousands of transactions every single year, Mineral Tree will help you out when it comes to AP automation, because again, it is actually focusing on AP automation only. Okay, nothing else. So Mineral Tree software is actually built on a 4-part process. So you have invoice capture, you have invoice approval, payment authorization, and payment completion. So remember this quartet, okay? Invoice capture, invoice approval, payment authorization, and payment completion. At every step, the automation tools eliminate the time-consuming aspects of each workflow with more intuitive responses. So Mineral Tree also integrates to ERP systems for enhanced connection to the business and financial models of your company. So that's pretty good. That's really fantastic. If you're looking for the top AP automation software this year, I want you to think about Plate IQ. So Plate IQ is a biggie also when it comes to AP automation, and they've been doing this for several years now. And the cool thing about Plate IQ is that it helps you actually instill a certain level of, let's say, efficiency and effectiveness in your vendor relationship management. Okay, so you are able to actually interact with your vendors, let's say, quickly, more appropriately, more in a more optimal manner. So Plate IQ is another standalone accounts payable automation software that helps your company receive, approve, and process transactions more efficiently. I want to insist on the standalone AP automation software because the others that I just listed a little earlier, FreshBooks, DocuWare, Sage Intacct, they're not standalone AP automation tools, but MiddleTree is and Plate IQ is. In other words, if your priority is only AP automation, go with those. Go with either of those two. Okay, and so Plate IQ actually is recognized for managing the entire AP lifecycle, which means what? You have a software tool that covers everything from invoice management, invoice receipt, to bill pay and spending analysis. So you have a clear idea what kind of cash outflow you have and how that cash outflow really fits into your financial statements overall. Your statement of cash flow, your balance sheet, your profit and loss. Okay, so that's really cool to really have. And Plate IQ also helps you customize your entire AP process, maximize benefits, and spot untapped savings. So whether this is in the form of 1% cashback on paid bills or gathering granular data from invoices and vendors, Plate IQ prioritizes cash savings whenever possible. And that's what you want. You want to save cash right across the board, and you want to really, again, you want software that can really go into your accounts payable processes and see where there are opportunities for streamlining. So that's what Plate IQ does very well. If you're looking for the top accounts payable automation tool, I want you to think about Spendesk this year. Spendesk is another great player when it comes to AP automation, especially when it comes to integrating artificial intelligence into your vendor relationship management processes. When it comes to let's say integrating all kinds of automation tools, you know, you have AI. You also have things that I think I've said this before. If you want to automate your accounts payable processes around inventory management, RFID can really help you also. And Spendesk does a great job there. And Spendesk is actually a different kind of software that offers your finance team ultimate control and oversight into your company's spending, which includes invoices, credit cards, and any other form of payment, right? So Spendesk actually takes a larger, broader point of view to really help you out. And Spendesk has accounting automation tools that help you reduce the time spent at the end of each month on reconciliation and also bill pay. So that's kind of cool from an accountability point of view. So the cool thing with Spendesk is that you are able to learn the tool real fast. Okay, you should expect to import data to a separate accounting platform or software option. That's the only thing you have to be aware when it comes to Spendesk. But the cool thing is Spendesk integrates very well with Xero, with QuickBooks, with Sage Intacct that I mentioned a little earlier, with Datev and NetSuite. So you are pretty much covered. Okay, and at set intervals, you can sync and run reports on completed payment data. So if you want to really bring your accounts payable game to another level, really Spendesk can help you big time in a streamlined manner, but most importantly in an optimal manner as well. So you're able to save time, you're able to save resources, and also save energy. So that's really fantastic. if you're looking for the top 7 accounts payable automation software, I want you to think about the Highland OnBase this year. And OnBase does a great job in terms of automating your accounts payable processes, but most importantly, by doing this in real time. So things are happening in real time across not only your company, but all the affiliates that your company has. So that's kind of cool to be able to track accounts payable, not just through one company, but across the entire ecosystem. Okay. And so you will able to get things done a lot faster and to understand what works, what doesn't work. So think about the OnBase accounts payable automation tool as one that helps you minimize the amount of touches required to process bills and invoices. Okay, so you have very intuitive features that help you reduce or eliminate the need for re-entering data. Okay, that's known into the financial or accounting system. So that's kind of cool because if you have thousands of data every single day, either produced manually or automatically, you want to have a clear idea of about how to really manage that mass of data. Okay, so as a user, you have a lot of autonomy with OnBase. For example, you can standardize workflow for better team collaboration. You can grant or restrict access to certain types of payments. You can also adjust financial processes easily, okay, without the help of IT department. So OnBase actually ensures a thorough documentation trail for auditing and also tax purposes. So you are able to comply with the law, you are able to follow the rules, and you are able to get paid, or at least get paid real fast, okay? So if you need or want to sync your AP automation to an ERP, OnBase has you covered with integrations that boost transparency and also efficiency with respect to planning and procurement. So that's really good because it gives you a lot of possibilities. It gives you a lot of flexibility, but most importantly, a lot of accountability. So that's fantastic. When it comes to accounts payable automation, it's important to understand the process from A to Z. So I want to give you an overview here. So in accounting, accounts payable actually is the account that corresponds to a money owed by a business to a vendor or supplier. Okay, so AP amounts are reflected as a liability on the balance sheet. So in double entry accounting systems, AP totals are recorded as credits in accounts payable and as debits to the corresponding expense account. Okay, so expense and liability. So the approval workflow for accounts payable includes gathering data from invoices or vendor statements, linking the information to a PO or supplier invoice, so PO purchase order, making timely payment by the due date, and also updating the accounting system to reflect accurate credits and debits. So that's really important. Okay, so now who uses accounts payable software? Well, all kinds of professionals within the revenue management or the revenue and expense management process of a business. So accounting staff or members of a company's finance team are actually most likely to use accounts payable. Those individuals are tasked with overseeing the manual payment steps or digital workflow in real time. Okay, so they must actually fill incoming invoices or bills, link the documentation correctly, and issue payments. So you have a pretty relevant process here. Now, finance leaders may regularly audit accounts payable to ensure accuracy. So when using automated accounting software, internal controls can be used to actually grant access to various members of an accounting team. And so this option provides flexibility for you if you're a business. If you, for instance, if you employ an external accountant or accounts manager to handle the books, okay? But overall, the cool thing is that you are, with the accounts payable automation, you are able to improve document management, transition manual payment process to digital systems, process invoices more efficiently. You're able to make use of cloud-based accounts for better visibility and uptime, and you can manage supplier and relationship relationships with enhanced data and insights. So that's really fantastic. So here's an epilogue into this conversation. I actually spoke to you about the 7 best accounts payable automation software tools. So I'll give you the top tools in the overview. Top tools include FreshBooks, DocQR, Sage Intacct, Mineral Tree, PlateIQ, SpendDesk, and OnBase. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.